Hello Zero Wasters, welcome back to Bottega Zero Waste. In today's video I want to show you my Zero Waste bathroom essentials. So those are the Zero Waste products that I use and I really love. And this is what works for me. Maybe you have and you use completely different products that you swear by. That's completely right. There is no right or wrong here. So actually after the end of the video, if you would like to let me know in the comments below what are your favorite zero waste bathroom products, I'd really love to hear from you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, number one has to be my all-time favorite shea butter deodorant. It's super creamy and really lasts for a very long time. Once I finish it, I simply make a new batch, which takes me around 10 minutes. And I've also linked the recipe in the description down below if you would like to give it a try. Number two, it's a good soap bar. If you know me, you probably know that I am completely obsessed with soap, so much that I have a full library of it. I use up each single bar until it disappears, and when it's too small, I just stick it on top of another bar and I'm good to go. When I use it all up, I just pick another bar. And all these soaps actually last for a very long time, even up to 2 years. Next up is a shampoo bar. As some of you probably know, I had a very difficult journey adapting to zero waste hair care. And I know probably most of us had this troublesome journey. When I was looking into which products to use for my hair care routine, I saw a lot of people were making shampoo using soap, like using the soap cold process method. So just like crafting a soap, but making it more suitable for hair care using oils like castor oil, for example. A lot of people said that you had to go through a transition phase because your scalp and your hair was adapting to like more natural products and you had to get rid of all the chemicals. However, I have tried a lot of different kinds of soap-based shampoo bars and I made a lot of research and I finally, what I believe is that there's not really a transition phase, but simply put, soap bars have a very high pH and are not really suitable for hair care because our hair is very acidic and likes low kind of balanced pH things. I've talked about this in another video as well, so if you're curious and want to learn more about it, I will link this down below as well. Since I started using and making pH balanced shampoo bars, my hair care routine has improved so much. Now my hair is always super clean, soft and manageable. The next zero waste bathroom essential is a conditioner bar. Now I know maybe some of you don't use a conditioner bar or conditioner, that's fine, it's just up to what you prefer. In my case, I have always had very dry ends and I have very kind of thick and wavy hair, so for me it's really important to keep using a conditioner. And conditioners were one of those swaps that was like super hard to really find, or in my case to get right in terms of formulating. It actually took me over a year to formulate a very good conditioner bar, and one of the reasons was it was very difficult to find any ingredients to make the conditioner bar that were palm oil free. Let me know if you're curious about the topic and you'd like to hear more, then I would be happy to make like another video soon about it. As conditioners are very concentrated, the price goes up quite fast, but trust me, they last a very long time. So here's one of my conditioner bars. This bar is about 70 grams, so it's quite thick and chunky, and all you do to apply it, you just basically, when you're in the shower after you apply your shampoo and your hair is wet, then you just glide it over your hair, and when you glide it, it will leave a sort of like very lotion-like lather that your hair is going to just like absorb. You leave it there for a couple of minutes while you wash your body with a good soap bar, and then you just rinse it off as a normal conditioner. So the key here is to find a conditioner bar that is not too stiff and that has a nice viscosity, so it really glides through, so that the product gets out of the bar easily. So let me know if you had experiences with conditioner bars. I really love to hear what your experience was. Oh yes, next up is my wooden brush. So this brush, I really swear by it. It's made with wooden bristles. So basically, even if at some point it breaks and you have to send it to landfill, then it's just completely compostable. Like there's not gonna be any waste left behind. The brand I really swear by and use is called Tech, and it's an Italian brand. And I think I had this brush for probably even 8 years. I think it was my mom's, and then I kind of stole it from her because I loved it so much. It's actually tiny, but you can get even bigger ones. Okay, here's the zero waste essential we've all been waiting for: toilet paper. Now, I know that in an ideal world, it would be very nice to even give up toilet paper. It's something I'm looking into. So I grew up in Italy, and we all have bidets. So that's the standard to use a bidet, although we also use toilet paper. But now I saw a lot of zero wasters actually giving up toilet paper altogether and just using a bidet. So it's something to consider if you really want to cut down waste and even paper. However, I'm now currently using a toilet paper from this brand called The Good Roll. They've very kindly gifted me the first box, and I am sure I'm going to stick to it because their mission is just super incredible. Basically, not only the toilet paper is made from 100% recycled paper, but 50% of the profits go towards building toilets in developing areas. So that's really good, thumbs up for that. There are also other brands you can get plastic-free toilet paper from. The Good Roll is a Dutch company, then there's Who Gives a Crap, that is a UK company, and you have also some US companies. I'm gonna link them down below in case you're interested to check them out. Did you also have a hard time finding the perfect zero waste toothpaste? For me, I went zero waste in 2018 and it is 2020 now. I only swapped to zero waste toothpaste in February 2020. That's mind-blowing. It took me such a long time because I just didn't really like the texture of some of the toothpaste out there until I found this brand called Noise. They also reached out to me and I was a bit skeptical at the beginning. I then decided to try the product and it is honestly so good. I had it since February and I'm just running out of it now, and we are in almost in June. So it lasted a very long time and I really like that it foams. It's a completely botanical toothpaste, so there's no fluoride and it's 100% natural, but it leaves your mouth super fresh and cleaned. And also the kind that I'm using is with activated charcoal, which is great to make your teeth more white. You send the toothpaste in this cute glass bottle, and once you run out of the product, you just order the refills, which come in compostable bags. Another thing that I use along with my toothpaste is a bamboo toothbrush and also a charcoal infused dental floss. So now I'm using this one from G Organics. I know it's not fully compostable, which is a little bit of an issue. The only compostable floss you can find is made with silk, which, you know, if you're trying to live a vegan lifestyle, then might not be for you, but it's something to consider. Okay, moving on to skincare. Oil cleansing is what really changed my my life and my zero waste journey in a positive way, because I used to just like have all these different bottled products and cleansers to wash my skin, clean my skin, and then I found out that actually you can wash your hair with oil because oil dissolves oil, and is a great way to keep your skin moisturized and clean at the same time. I have a whole tutorial on how to apply your oil cleanser, and I will leave that in the description down below. It's the video on my minimalist skincare routine, so if you're curious to try it out. And I normally use very simple oils. Once you find the oils that you love, you're probably gonna stick to it, so you don't even have to go out and buy 100 million different oils. In my case, I really like hemp seed oil because it's a dry oil with a very low comedogenic rating of 0, so that means it won't clog your pores, And also I really enjoy using tomato seed oil, which I like to use on my hair ends as well. And I think right now, since a couple of weeks, my favorite has started to become jojoba oil, because jojoba has the capability of sealing in all your moisture and prevent water loss, I think for up to 12 hours. Even if you don't want to use it as an oil cleanser, you can use just jojoba oil as a face moisturizer. So you just apply a couple of drops in your hand, you massage and you just like apply it, and it won't feel greasy at all. It will just like make your skin feel very soft. In terms of creams, I normally don't buy creams. It's one of those things that I really enjoy kind of making myself. I recently got into cream making. Let me know if you want to see a small tutorial on how to make your own cream from scratch. But two of the very simple creams that I so love and use are, one is a shea butter cream, which you can whip up and make it super fluffy. It's more of a heavy, tends to be a little bit more greasy than other creams, so it is better if you have more dry skin or as a overnight cream, or I like to apply it right after I take a shower when my skin is damp and it just sinks right in. And I also have a recipe which I'm going to link down below. And then the other kind of cream is an aloe vera gel, which I originally used to make by adding a few drops of oil to it. But right now I'm really enjoying it, using it just plain, so that it just lasts for longer. I don't have to worry about, you know, the preservation of the cream necessarily. And the aloe vera gel can be bought in big 1 kilo buckets. So 1 kilo bucket, it will come in plastic, but it will last for probably something like, I don't know, 50 creams. So it's another good way to lower your environmental impact. I also really love using a safety razor. It really helped me ditch all those plastic ones, and it's truly easy to use. I use it along with a bubbly soap bar, like 100% coconut oil soap. And so the blades are really durable and they are in stainless steel. So as long as you keep them clean, they last a very long time, even up to 6 months. Once you're finished with the blade, you can just replace it, and you can recycle the old one. Just for safety reasons, make sure to collect a few blades before you recycle them. So you can just collect them and store them inside a container, and then just recycle them, as opposed to throwing each individual one in the recycling bin. The safety razor I'm using is from a brand called Bamboo, and you can get the blades from a brand called Astra, which packs them in cardboard. There are also other brands that I like and I can recommend, so I will link all of those down below. Last but not least, something I wanted to include in this Zero Waste Essentials video was zero waste period products. So if you also are women and listening to this, you most likely will have to deal with period once a month, and it's actually something that I've considered to be a taboo, or at least I kind of grew up that way somehow. I don't know if it was society around me or if I was kind of making this up in my head, but I never wanted to talk about it, and I always had to sneak in, you know, the pads every time I had to get changed in a public environment. So I think zero waste period products really got me to revisit the concept of zero waste period, and for me it's no longer a taboo at all. And I've tried to use a cup. It's something that I'm still working on, because I probably have to switch to a different size. I don't know if you had a difficult journey like me adapting to zero waste products, especially the cup, something that takes much longer learning curve. But for me, I really swear by using reusable pads. They're super soft, very absorbent, and they're quite easy to wash as well. So I will make a video just about zero waste period shortly, so make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that. Another thing that you can use are reusable panties. in my experience, they work much better towards the end of the cycle. They haven't really worked for me at the beginning of the cycle, so I like to use them towards the end of the cycle or as an extra layer during heavier days. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I think I asked you so many things during the video, like let me know if you use this, let me know if you like that, let me know your experience. Hopefully that wasn't too overwhelming, but all it boils down to is that I love to hear from other people's experiences, and we can always like open discussions and chat about the swaps that we love, the ones that we love less, and I think it's a nice way to discover new things and just share experiences. Okay, so until the next time, I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you again next Monday at 7 p.m. with a new video.